Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and it's been a while and I really apologize for delay. I haven't uploaded anything in a month, and that's because I've been preoccupied with some school activities. But I'm back now, I've settled in, and I've completed the majority of my tests. So I think I'm going to do my possible best to upload content every week. At least it shouldn't span more than 2 weeks or so. Yeah, and I've been busy with a number of side projects, and one of the things I was working on was this my personal website. It's a full stack website. I talk about mental health, books, web development. I have various posts on it. I'm really interested about people's mental health. I like things that have to do with knowledge, and yes, I'm a web developer, so I post contents that will help you grow and in all those areas. So please subscribe to my newsletter, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, and tell me the things you want me to talk about, and I will surely talk about them. Alright, so this is just a video screen recording of how the website is. So that is ubcodesblog.com. So this video is sponsored by me. Alright, so please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. So let's get into business of today. Alright, so today this is what we're working on. I'm making this Microsoft clone, right? And this is an amazing project to kickstart and fine-tune your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript skills. Alright, so you learn how to use media queries. It's really responsive. You learn how to put this nav bar and all. Okay, so it's a really amazing website, right? I believe you guys like it. Alright, so let's get started. I'm just going to keep this by the side, and go to our Visual Studio Code. Alright, and if you get stuck along the way, the source code is down below, so just check it out. So let's start by creating our index.html file, style.css, and what other thing, index.js. Alright, so we have that set. So starting with our HTML file, right? Okay, so I'm going to put my boilerplate. I'm just going to write Microsoft here, or you could write Microsoft clone. Okay, let me put clone or Microsoft, anyone. Let me write Microsoft. Alright, so yeah. So let's link this to our style sheet. Style CSS. I'm just going to keep this an auto save. I don't want to always have to be saving all the time. And my prettier is turned on too. So auto save, yep. So let's just come here. So let's just write down here code. Just put script. Alright, so let's create a script tag and link it to our JS file, so don't forget. Alright, so we have that set. So I'm just going to open this up with our live server, and we're going to see the live changes as we're making it. Alright, so it's going to be an amazing stuff to work on. Alright, so let's start by creating a div for our menu, and a div with a class menu button, right? And we want to put an icon here, so I'll be making use of iron icons. I'm still finding out to find the pronunciation. So while this is loading, the internet here is a little bit slow, so I'm just going to wait, and let's continue working on the stuff. So I'll come back here, right? Notes. So let me just put the notes here. So I'm going to come back there. So sorry, I'm not working with this is HTML. So yeah, notes. I'm not gonna put notes here, so I know that. Okay, it's loaded. So and let's just get started with it. Alright, so I like Enemy because I find it really easy to use, find it really efficient. So let's go to usage. Right, just part of the Wi-Fi where I stay. The Wi-Fi here can be quite slow. So when usage, it's still loading. Yep. So right here, um, let's copy the script right here. And like I said, if you're using any frameworks, the default, no installation necessary. Place the script near the end page right before the closing of the body tab to enable them. So that's what we're going to do. So here, just below our script, I'm going to paste it here. So that's it. So right here, I'm going to make use of, so let's go back to our icons. Okay, and I'm going to be making use of the icon outline, menu outline. So let's try outline. Should come out. Where am I searching, please? Yep, this should be it. So that's red for no, that's not what I'm looking for. Um, menu. Yep. So let's click on menu. Menu. Then come back here and just paste the code right here. Okay, so if you have that's our icon right there. Right. So right before that, let's create a div. It's an empty div, and let's start with our nav. Right. Then here we create a div with a class of container. So when you just click a dot and put container and click on tab, your div element is automatically formed. Next, give it and start with our nav with a class of main nav, right? Then I have some source files already here. I have some source files. That's where you can find all the images. So I'm just going to go there and try to get it. All right. So this is my images. Just going to copy it. You guys should do the same thing too. So yep. So we have it right there. Right. So let's get the image called Microsoft logo. Yep. So let's write Microsoft in here and we'll give it a class of logo. Right. So I have that image right there. We're going to style it later. So under here, I'm going to give it a UL, the class of main menu. That's because we want to create an nav bar, alright? Then we'll create a list, and our list will be like links. Let us put the hash here. I'm going to write here Microsoft 365. Is that the right spelling? Okay, Microsoft. Yeah, 365. Right? Then and here we're going to write Windows and list element again. And here we'll write Xbox. To copy this, I'm just going to copy this one more time. And how I did that again was Shift Alt and the lower button. So just to make things faster, support. And just one more time, I'm going to put this as developer and IT. Right. So right below this on another list tag, put another UL tag, right? And let's give this a class of right menu. Okay, then right here we'll create the list elements. and give a link tag, so a tag, right? And we're going to put a shopping cart icon there. Okay, so let's come here. Sorry, yeah. Let's put carts. So I'm going to copy this and put it right here. Okay, so we have that showing it. Right. So I think our navbar is set. And just above this, let's create another link tag. And let's add, let's see. Sorry. Okay. So right here we're going to add a search icon. So let's search. Let's copy this and put it right here. Right. So come back, we have this set. Alright, so let's start our navbar. So let's go to our styles and CSS. Okay. So in our styles we'll go to fonts.google.com and we'll be using pop-ins for our font. So while this is loading, I'm just going to move on. So let's wait. So let's continue with what we're doing. So I'm going to do a general styling of box or box sizing, border box. And what this parameter does is to suck up the excess. Okay, we're going to use a margin of 0 and a padding of 0. So what this does is to suck up like excess spaces. See, if I comment this out, you can see that we have this excess space. So this sucks up all the extra default margins and paddings of the web browser. Alright, so we're going to do give it a body. Our font family, our Google font is still loading, so I'm just going to give this pop-ins. So when it's done, I would import it. Sorry, right? So this means that if user is not connected online, this is the default font type that should be used, else or something like that. So that's what this is about. So let's give a background color of white. Okay, just leave that background. Right, then our font color will be black and a font size of 18 pixels and a line height of 1.5k. Right, so that's that for the body. So our links, we're going to give a color of 260. That's just black, and we'll remove all the text decoration. So text decoration will remove all the underlines that we find here. Okay, then next we'll have the order list and give it this style of none. So it's going to remove, yep, we have that. Yeah, so let's move on. Then we want to style the container. Right, in the container we'll give a width of 90%. I don't think we'll still put then a max width of 10 pixels and a margin of auto. Right, so what will max width do? Max width basically, sorry, so max width sets the maximum width of an element. So that's what Max will do. And when we use margin auto, what it does is to horizontally center whatever we're working with. Horizontally centered, alright? So we start with nav and main nav. So main nav, we give it the display flex, right? Align item center because we want to center it, and justify content space between. So we're going to create space between the Microsoft and then, right? So we can see the space there, right? Give it a height of 60 pixels and a font size of 13 pixels. So there you go. So start our main nav and our logo. We'll give a width of 110 pixels. Okay, then want to start the lists, our other list that we have here, the UL, and we give it a display flex, right? So we have that set. Then the main nav, if you want to start the main nav, the another list, the list, I want to set it, I want to give a padding bottom of 2 pixels, right? Unless I forget, let's come up here and main nav UL, that I want to give him a padding top of 0, a padding bottom of 10 pixels. Okay, so we have that set, right? When that works, let's add our over effects. So I'm just going to copy this here, right? Copy it and paste it right here, and let's add over and give a flex 1 and margin left of 20 pixels, right? Have we done anything? Okay, sorry, pardon me. So yeah, okay, what's supposed to be here ought to be border bottom of 2 pixels solid, 26 here. So this will give our underline effect here. So I think, let's see how we set. So checking back, I think we're done with the nav bar. Alright, okay, no, we're not. So we start this main nav. So let's try and do more things, work with our main menu. So coming here, main nav and main menu, right? Give a flex of 1 and a margin left of 20 pixels. Okay, so this is done. And we want to have a direct contact each element there. So we're going to use this UL right there. So let's check back at this. Yeah, so okay. So let's start our menu buttons in advance, just to have that set up. So we have our cursor to the pointer. Let's give it a position absolute. I think I'll hold on with this because I really want to see the effects as we make them. Alright. So let's get back to our let's go back here. Right, so just below the nav. Alright. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, I see where we have a menu button here. Our outline also have a menu button. Okay, so let's start our menu button. Alright, so set our menu button to be absolute. Skip my mind, I'm really sorry. Alright, so when we use absolute, we're just taking it like when you make something absolute, you're not doing it in respect to whatever position. So you basically make that element or whatever you're trying to move around, basically make it free. I think that's the best way explanation I can give it. Then let's give it a top 20 pixels. Right, 30 pixels, and a Z index too. So this index basically is the scrolling effect, so to say. So it's just going to hide. It's going to hide it. Display none. Sorry. All right. So we have that set. All right. Right. So let's style our buttons. I'm going to give you also cursor of pointer. Going to give a display of inline block. Right. So I'll give you a border of 0, a font family of bold. It should be font width, I don't know. Padding 10 pixels and 20 pixels, and background color. Let's give it 0067B8. So that's as blue. The color of white, that's a font color, and a border radius of 5 pixels. So we've not done anything with the button yet. We just to set it down, right? So yeah. So getting back here, just right below here, let's continue with our thing. So we're moving on to the header. Okay, and we're going to use our header elements. Okay, it's a good practice that if you're doing something like a nav bar, use a nav element to structure it. If you're doing an header, use the header element. If you're doing the main, use main element, so to say. Alright, you're doing footer to footer, like it's just a better semantic sort of thing. It's a good practice to do that. So give this an idea of display and a class of display. Right, and here I'll give you a class div of content, and let's give it h2, and we'll write introducing the new Bing. Right below they'll give a paragraph and write something like your AI powered co-pilot for the web, and ask questions. Have you guys really tried Bing out? I don't know, compared to Chat GPT, I don't know which one I prefer. Bing seems more friendly to me. Just as I'm talking, please just copying what I'm writing. Bing seems more friendly. ChatGPT just seems so strict. Like it just answers your question. Bing will just be like, based on what you asked, I think you asked, did I answer your question well or something? No, it seems more friendly. But ChatGPT just seems so strict and smart. I don't know which one I prefer. So that's what we're doing. That. So right below that, give this a tag and give a class of btn. I'm going to write here, join the Bing preview. So we already styled our button, that's why it's looking like that, right? And here, give a class of btn link. Then give a class of underline. Leave a space between the btn and the btn link. And here we write learn about image creator Bing. Right? So just write below that. Let's look for our right. Once you put an icon, there's an icon here. Alright, so that's what we want to look for. Just I think that should be right. So just take this and copy it and paste it right here. So you see that take effect here. So yeah, this is also uploaded. I don't know what's the issue. Let's go on with our stuff. It's not really affecting us. So deep. Alright. So let's start the section. Okay. So let me check this again. It's loading. I hope it works because so we don't forget it or something. Right. Yeah, it's working. So I already have mine here. And I'm going to remove all and walk you guys through on how to go about this. So just search for poppins. Search for poppins. Okay. So let's click on this. So when you click on it, you see various styles to select from. Alright. So select select the regular 400. I already have mine selected, that's why it's showing remove. Select regular 400, medium 500, bold 700, extra bold, anyone you want, but you might not make use of everything. So right here I'm just going to use the import here. I prefer use the import link. I don't know if there's any difference. Just import it right here. So let me show you guys. So we see the changes as it affected. So yeah, we see the change. Alright, so I said, and don't forget to put the font family. If you haven't done that, if you go down below, you see where you can just copy and paste this. Okay, basically. So I can just copy this and paste. Right, so let's go back to what we're doing. So we're going to create an over effect. As you can see, the one I did here, there's this opacity here. So I'm going to try and input that. So class btn over. I'm going to give you opacity of 0.9. Right, so you have this that's light here. Then underline, you want to have this underline effect right here. That's what I want to do next. So I'm give that underline to I'll learn about image creator. So this is what we want to work with now. Right, so display will be inline block. Position is relative and color is white. Right, then we're going to use underline after. Content, set it empty. You're always setting our content to be empty, then it should be absolute. Width of of 100%, transform the scale x, because what, right? The height would be the underline about height of 2 pixels. Some of the stuff I just set them online and left 0. I'm going to give a background color of white. So as of now, you might not right. Transform origin, bottom right, and transition transform 0.25 seconds and ease in out, right? So on the line, I want to be sure that on the line I have the right spelling, right? The line. Then we're going to do over, then after. Okay. Alright, so we'll transform scale x, give it to be 1, and transform origin bottom left. Okay. I don't wonder why we're not seeing anything. Okay. Right. So let's leave it as black for now, because the background was probably what made me to change it. So by the time we have this set, work around with it, right? So by the time we put our background image, we'll change it back to look like this. So just for the purpose of the HTML for now, before we put our image, let us leave it like this. Okay, and work on that later on. Okay. So we have something btn link. So btn link, okay, give a color white and font width 800. I guess let's give this sorry. Oh, what's going on? Okay, let's change back to white. So this will make our over effect. We can't see the over effect because, okay, let me just leave it, because it's the color is set to white and our background is also white. So by the time we put images, our background image, you'll see that we'll set it back to the color, the underlined color to be white. Alright. So I'm going to use a class dark later on. Give you a color white, right, and dark btn background f4. Alright, and give a color of that to be somewhat close to gray. Yep. So later on we'll see where we're going to use that. Okay, so let's move on. So as you can see, I was styling this step by step. Next, we're having call it a card section 1. And give it a class container, a div class of container, and give a section class of cards. So just write sections dot cards and everything automatically forms. So create a div with no class and use our image tag, and we'll be using the image Windows 11 JPG, right? So if you have that show just right there. All right. Feel like I'm skipping something. All right, let's just hold on. All right, so let's go. Okay, so right. So we have this is the image. This is the image here, right? We're still going to come back to this, but I'll just finish with the this section. All right. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back to our display. Because I want us, let's do this side, this background that we have here. So this display, let's work on it, right? So come back here, right? Let's style it before we move on. Before we move to this section, so I may just comment this out for us to see, to really focus here. I'll come back to this, don't worry. I'm just commenting. You don't have to do it if you want to, just something I just want to do of my own accord. Right. So let's name this display. Okay. So give a width of 100% because we want this image to like fill the whole screen. So that's the purpose of 100%. And we're also giving it height of 100 VH. So you can set smaller and above VH, but basically what VH should do would be to also like fill give you a full width, full height, similitude of that. So give a background URL, right, and images, sorry, and I'm using highlight, yep, and multi. So that's the image there, right? So let's start this. So this will have, we want to give a no repeat, center, and center cover, right? So this might not be looking great now, and that might be prior to fact we have not done our media query. Okay, then give a padding bottom of 50 pixels, or margin bottom of 20 pixels, right? So widen my screen, this should look something like this. Okay, let me see, am I making sense? Right. Please hold on, let's compare both. So this is not looking quite alright, so I want to ensure we might have nested something that we're not meant to nest. Okay, so right here, let's check our index.html. Looking how this is looking, and that's because we ought not to put any container here. All right, so yeah, so that should fix it. So I think this is okay. So now we can make the underlying color white, and here too we can make color white. So what I'm having is over effects. Alright, so I think that's set and done. Alright, so steadily we'll be making it look like this. Okay. I'm currently not connected to internet. Please, I'll quickly. I'm good. Let's quickly. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Well, let's have this set, right? So I've made this white. So let's go back to our display and let's style out our p tags. So display p tag and give a margin top. That's going to set a margin top 20 pixels. Text align left, right? So that's done. Then our display our content, give a width of 40% and the padding top will be 100 pixels, right? Zero so like this, so 30 pixels, yeah, right? So give a margin left 20 pixels and a font size of 20 pixels, right? So as you can see, when it's the screen size, this is how it's looking. So at later on we'll style it, we'll use our media queries to make it look like this. So in the meantime, we're going to leave it like this. Doesn't look so beautiful, does it? Well, let's expand this. Yeah, we have something like that. Okay, so let's go on. Right, so let me see this how this looks when it's expanded. So expanding this, yeah. Alright, I'm just looking at what's similar, some better of them similarities. Alright, yeah. Right, so let's move on. So this button link will leave it white. So when it's in this size, it's going to be dark. When it's here, when it's a larger screen, it's going to be light. You can see that's what we have here. So later on we'll use our media queries to style that. So let us focus on just getting the basic concept now, right? So after this, let's start our display buttons, the buttons in our display. So display and it's going on button, right? So the margin will be 20 pixels, 20 pixels, 0. Gonna give a font width border, a font family of poppins that we did before. I'm just going to, I don't know, let's just copy this and paste. I don't have the energy. Okay, poppins, and let's put sans serif. Okay, so we have that set. Things looking better. So I think we're done here. Alright, set. Let's go back to our index.html and let's continue with our section cards 1. So I previously commented this out because I wanted us to see how that will be looking. So let's go to this. Right? So let's move here. Like I said, the 100 VH makes it full screen. So you can see it's covering the whole full screen. Right? So we have the image just right there. Okay. So this Windows 11, and right below they will create header 3 and say designed, I guess, right. Now for life today and tomorrow, right? So yeah, then below that create a p tag, a paragraph tag, and write next generation. I can just copy and paste this, but let us write it. This way of games is for games, your goals, friends and family. Windows 11 was made to bring you closer to everything you love, right? So done this, right? So just below Peter creator, and we'll give this a class of card link, okay? And right there we're going to write learn more, and we'll use that chevron icon we used the other time. Just copy it again, go right here and paste it. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so something like this. Alright, so that's that. Right, card, let's confirm card links. Alright, so just below that div, create another div and give it also the image. This time we use Microsoft Edge. Yes, this one right here, and give it an H3 of Microsoft Edge. Old mouse performance. And more value while you browse. Alright, so we have that set. I'm going to give you a class of card link too, and just like here, what should I learn more? And the same chevron outline. Right, so since we're going to be doing this a number of times, sorry, let's compress this. Right, we're going to be doing this often, so I'm just going to copy this div and like duplicate it again. So okay, this one is Microsoft Edge here. This is download now, not learn more. So let's just put here for the second one, download now. Right, so come back here, we'll see that it's download now. Right, so you can just copy this. The next one we'll be using, we'll have learn more. So we'll just copy the first div here, right, and paste it just below here. So we're just going to change some of the things we have written here. Third one says Microsoft OneDrive. So let's just do that. Okay, Microsoft OneDrive. So let's come here and put Microsoft OneDrive. Okay, and yeah, save your files and photos to OneDrive and access them from any device anywhere. Right, so we have our learn more icon. So just paste that one more time right under here, and we write one note. I'm still going to change the pictures, and here we'll put organize your notes and your life. Alright, so learn more, blah blah. So if you come back here, we can see that we have this image. So let's change the image. For OneDrive, use Microsoft One. Microsoft One. So we have that change there, and for OneNote, I named it Microsoft OneDrive. Yeah, one. Okay, I named the OneDrive. I'm sorry, OneDrive. Yeah. So that's it. So I think we're okay. Right. So let's just tell how this will look. Right. So you can just comment this out right here and say card. Right. So we'll style our cards and use a grid, display grid, then use a grid template columns. So repeat for an alpha. So what does this mean? So this basically is saying that so one FR means 100%. 100% of the available space. Alright, and what the grid here is going to do is that it's going to put this into layout. It's layout for columns. Right, it's layout for columns and rows. So just basically use grid to do that. So this is going to put it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I'm going to space it to look more sensible. Alright, so as you to space it, you use a grid gap of 20 pixels and a margin bottom of 40 pixels. Alright, so it's making more sense. Okay, so card image, going to give a width of 100% and a margin bottom of 20%, 20 pixels. Right, then our H2 tags here, give a margin bottom of 5 pixels, and the cards, the links there, display inline block. Right, and giving a padding top of 10 pixels, color reached before, yeah, blue, and text transform uppercase. So that's going to make the first letter of each to be uppercase and font weight be bold. Alright, so we have that set. So it's looking more like this. Right, So cards over the I on style ion icon. Ion icon, yeah. That was icon, come on, like just annoying how simple spelling sleep word. You ever been in the test and like you're like, what spelling of word? What is or ow? Like just skips your mind, like come on, I'm in a hurry. So basically this is so what's next, yeah. So let's create this, alright, Outlook for iOS and Android. So let's get back here. Okay. Sorry, that's my website. That's my website that I did. So let's go back to our index HTML, right? Okay. So right here below here, add section, right? Outlook, right? Create a section with class Outlook and content class contents, and give h2. I'll say Outlook for iOS and Android, and give a p tag of connect, organize, get things done. Alright, and this is a class btn, and you'll write download now. Yeah, you should download it now. So I'm sorry. Then right below the section, alright, let's then move on to that. Right, so yeah. Yeah. So we have this. Let's go to our style, the CSS. I'm going to put this as Outlook. Alright. So for our Outlook, give a width of 100%, height of 350 pixels, and a background URL of images and use Outlook. Yeah. Then as we did before, no repeat. We don't want the images to repeat. Center and center cover. Okay, so let's cover the whole screen. Alright. So let's start with the things that we have. So let's just give this a margin bottom 20 pixels. Just a reminder, margin styles things outside. Padding is more like inside. Like you're making something fatter. So as like you're adding more space within the box. But margin, you're adding space outside the box. I don't know, does that make sense? Yeah, it should. So Outlook content, let's give a width of 40%, a padding 150 pixels, 0 and 0 and 30 pixels. Alright, so Outlook P, and because it's the margin of 10 pixels, 20 and 20 pixels already. Just going. I think, did we do any class here? So let's just check something. Let me confirm. Okay. Alright. So let's go back to our styles. I just want to confirm something. Right. Let's go back to Outlook And let me just check something. Alright. Okay. It was set. Right. We'll work on this. I'm still going to work on this. Right. So this how it's looking. So it's looking. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting there. We're getting there. What do you think? Yeah, we're getting there. So let's move on. See. Try and see. Okay. Stop. Right. So, okay. So let's move on. Let us go on. Let's continue what we're doing. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So just right here. Here we have roots for business. So I think this should be an H2 element. So just right here, write H2. Write for business. This is spelling of business. I doubt it. This is that. Man, I need to work on this stuff. So yeah, business. Yeah, business. So we're going to do the same thing that we did up there. Okay, let's do the same thing there. So name this card section. So I'll give this of cards, and so let's give this an image, and I write images and the Microsoft Teams. Yep. And it will be gets, what did you write here? Gets Microsoft Teams for free. And here we'll write online. See, online meetings, chats, and shared cloud storage. Right. So I'll use this escape stuff. Right. You can just search it. So just going to give us this dash, that long dash. We're gonna fix this. Sorry, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. I'm not done. I'm leaving the media queries to the end of the video, so just know that we're done with the content. You know. So all in one place. Right. So right here below that our href. And here we'll write sign up for free. Okay. And use our icon here. What is that they use here? Just copy this and paste it. Paste it right here. So we have that set. Right, so like we did before. Sorry. I'm sorry you guys. This ought to be section cards. Okay, so just double click on this, right? Hold Alt and then click on the closing tab too. So that way we can write section. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So yep. So since we already started, so it's just going to form up by itself. So it's kind of reusable. So copying this div, I'm just gonna paste it again. So let's save us up unnecessary edit. So yeah, use this image right here, and that's try Microsoft for free. So so Microsoft 365. So we're looking for, that's the image used. So 36, yeah, that it. Yep, that's it. So we're going to change this to what we have written there. Try Microsoft 365 for free, right? So let's come here and say get Microsoft Teams secure cloud storage, and why is it so long? And premium apps across devices with a free 1 month Microsoft 365 business trial. Whoosh, that was long. I'm tired already. So right here we have start your free trial, right? So come here, you have that set. Alright. Okay, okie. Moving on, we're going to copy everything again, place it, and do the same thing. And here we have, let me just place it one more time. So I know we're just going to make some edits. Alright. So Visual Studio. So to the third one, the name of the image is Visual Studio. Yeah. So we're going to write Visual Studio 2022. So you guys, you know what? I'm just going to copy this and paste. So you guys should write it. You ought to write it. I just kind of want to save time. So download. I'm going to write it. Download Visual Studios. Visual Studio 2022. Alright. Anyway, so this ought to be this. You can see this is showing up here for it to be here. So it doesn't mean, bro, I just want the replica. You know what I mean? So if you didn't make that mistake, it's okay. Oh, I wanted mine to to follow the same pattern. Yes. So let's do the last part. Welcome to your. Hey, my goodness. Yes, I'm getting that. Welcome to your Windows 360, and the image used here was Windows PC, right? So you have that changed here. And here we wrote welcome to your Windows Cloud PC. So let's paste that here. Because I'm tired, like I said, I'm tired. And I'm just going to copy this too. You guys, don't be lazy. Or if you want to copy, the source code is there. Don't just copy the contents, don't copy the code. I mean, like, you get better by practicing basically. So don't be lazy. So get it there. Right? So we have that. Okay. So moving on, let's do this Microsoft 365. Alright. So I'm going to do the Microsoft 365, so we'll style it alongside. So let's go back to section. Down below here, do Microsoft 365. Okay, and give a section to Microsoft. Right, so content, give H2 Microsoft 365 and P tag of turn your ideas into reality. Stay safer and off and focus on what matters most like with Microsoft 365 apps. Right, so we haven't put any image yet. It's not even showing. My bad. My goodness, why? That's weird. Anyway. Right, so let's continue. When we get to our style, I'll find out what the issue is. So let's going to put href here and give it a class btn. Right, and we'll put learn more. Right, then this icon. Right, so I'm just going to place it here. Right, so div section, and so find out what's happening. I don't know why it's not showing. Probably made the color white. Alright, so we're going to just make few edits here. Okay, so we're going to reuse the styling that we used for our Outlook, our Microsoft section too. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do now. Bullshittery. I drank water because I was getting thirsty. Oh yeah, so we want let's use the same styling for Outlook and Microsoft. So I want Microsoft P tag, so I have some of this changes. Right. Like I said, why can't you see our text? Because so the color is this, so let's make this music black. Yeah. So this better. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that's settled. So Microsoft just with 100% height of the 350 pixels. Background URL. Hello 365 banner. No repeats. Center cover. Center cover. Right. So this is what we get. So let's style that and give a color. So I believe that even if we left this as white, what color was it before? I think it was white, right? Even if you left it white, it won't change anything. Alright, so we have that set. Let's go back down. Okay, so yeah, this baby's getting tired. You know, like I bet it's calling me. I'm just going to cut this. meantime. So Microsoft content means I want to sleep with 55%. You guys should please not 100 me today. I don't know. I think I'm hyper. So padding will be 100 pixels. Stop and 0 and 30 pixels. Give a color. Right, this. So okay, this is supposed to be dot content. Yep. Alright, so I think I said yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good, right? Try it, right? Okay, dokie. Yeah, let's move on. Let's do our follow. So can just in advance let's just do follow, yeah. Right, so let's go back to our index.html. Right. Hope you guys are liking it so far. It's not that easy. I mean it's not that easy. I mean it's taking time, but what can I do? Just have to learn it. So I'll follow. Right, so it'll come just below this section. Right, and follow. Right. So give it section the class of follow. So we're going to write follow Microsoft. So let's just put it back here so you guys see what's happening. Follow Microsoft, okay? And so I'm just probably going to put twitter.com here. Say https twitter.com, right? An image here will be Twitter, right? And I'm going to put here Twitter. Okay, so I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, we didn't finish putting it. Okay, so right below that we'll put another one. So will be LinkedIn. LinkedIn.com. So right here I'm going to use an image tag and images and LinkedIn. Yep, that's the same thing. Right, so we have that showing here. So let's go back to our follow and let's try to start it. Right, so I think compared to this, right, to make it look something similar. Right, so let's just do that. Okay, so I'll follow. So follow display flex align items center. Let's go the flex starts. So what does this mean? It means that the items would be packed at the start of the container. So items would be packed to the start container. Okay, and have a margin of 30 pixels, 0, font size large. Okay, and follow image is height of 40 pixels. Okay, just to resize the image. Okay, and so follow, then give an asterisk, that's all. Put margin right, 10 pixels. Okay, So let's go to our links. Let's go for the links. Right, so looking pretty similar now. So just work with all these links here. Then footer and then button. Alright, so guys, we're almost done. And after that we go to our media queries. Oh, my voice is out, okay. Then we go to our media queries. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so right here, below this, oh dear, below this div right here, so I'm gonna save this, okay. So below this div here, so this outside, right? We add links and give a section class links. This supposed to be links is put links, not link. So yeah, we'll put in our links, give a URL I 3 Microsoft Store, right? Then li account profile, li returns. So I'm just going to try and put this here. Yeah, we'll write order tracking. Okay. So right below that, you create another URL. History education li attack to be Microsoft in education. So I'm going to shift alt my down key, my down arrow key, and I'm going to write here devices for education. Right, so you're saying coming back here, I'm saying just making changes we made here. So let's go with this Microsoft Teams for education. Microsoft 365 education. This is just saying the same thing. I don't think you realized it. Office education, case education, I'm talking about. Just. So let's copy this. And here I'll put educator what? Educator training and development. Right? And then this is used for students. And parents. And this is pastoral students here. Okay. So you guys have that set. So it's looking good. So create like 2 more. So here I have the URL. Go to li 3 business li. Yeah. Sorry for that. You know when a thought comes to your head, just out of the blue, and you're like, what? Like why now? So that was the thought just flew. Just came to my mind that like what? Yeah. Nah. Microsoft security. Security, dynamics 365, Microsoft Industry, Microsoft Teams, right? So you lie straight, developer and IT, so this is developer center, and this will be documentation, Microsoft Learn, Microsoft Tech Community. You guys, by the way, let me advertise Microsoft Tech. Microsoft Community is actually really good. I think that's what I think the place is like. I think at my school, there's a Microsoft community. Yeah. Like they're doing really good. Trying to organize workshops and all that. Trying to help people grow. So similarity with GDSC, yet. So I mean GDSC, Google Developer Students Community. So those are pretty helpful communities to join, right? So just to point that out there. So Microsoft Power Platforms. Okay. And Visual Studio. I didn't realize that like Microsoft were actually the guys that's responsible for Visual Studio. Like just recently, I think someone asked me. That's not so recent, but I was put up a question like, what Microsoft things do you use? I was like, what? What sort of question is that? Then I went online to search. I was like, oh yeah, Visual Studio is done by Microsoft. Please don't judge me. I didn't know. I know didn't know about some of the things that like just look them up online. Like you're going to find them. Everything's online. It's not ChatGPT. Everything is online, right? So yeah, we'll put careers. You guys don't worry, this is the last one. I'm also tired of writing this thing. It's so long and boring. About Microsoft company. Is it what did I put here? I think Teams. I don't know. I don't know what's supposed to be. I think I made the time correct. I don't know. Something. Just skip that slide, wait. Alright, so let's put investors here. Okay. Let's put sustainability. Alright, so done understand. Let's do the footer, so I'm just about done with everything. Right, so right below here, we're going to come here to footer. Right, so we're going to footer. Like I said, it's a good semantic practice that for each thing you're doing, you're actually using the elements of that thing, right? So we're going to put it a class of inner footer and give it a div want to add this. You can see we have like an earth element here. Just come here and look for earth. I'm not currently connected to the internet. Ouch. Well, you guys, I'm just going to write the code manually. And then where I stay, the internet is something else. It's something else. I think that's one of the things that might discourage me from writing, because like it's not so encouraging. You get so iron icon. Now let's search for earth. So the name here, earth. So earth outline, right? So that's it. Right. So I'm currently in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria, so I'm going to write English Nigeria. If you're in the US, wherever you are, you can just go to wherever place you are. It's Nigeria. Okay. So yeah. So UOLI. Here we're going to write contact Microsoft. Alright. Like we did earlier, I'm just going to get this. Right here, privacy. Here we're going to put terms of use. Here we'll put trademarks. About art. Then I'm going to want to put this in this copyright 2023. So I'm going to put this copy Microsoft 2023. Right? So yeah. I'm done. So we're done in terms of HTML. So let's start this up. Okay. Okay. So this is how our major site is looking. So we're going to do this, and wherever you are, can you guess what we're going to use to make it look style like this? So if you guessed, we're going to make use of grid as we did for the other ones. So the grid basically makes you responsive sometimes without always having to create a responsiveness for every screen size, right? So just right here with links, and our links give a background color of F2, and a color of 616161. The font size 12 pixels, a padding 35 pixels and 0. So 35 pixels at the top and 0 pixels at the bottom. Alright. Then our inner underscore links, give a max width 130 pixels, margin of 0 and auto, a padding of 0 and 20 pixels, a display grid, a grid template, columns. So repeat, make it 6, and for that full fraction. Then grid gap to create a good 10 pixels, and align item center, justify content center. Alright, so that's looking better. Then the links li, give a line break of 2.8. Right. So I'm just cross check some things. So this will not be center, it should be flex start. I think let's use that thing of the back content and then align content. So this should be footer. So let's start our footer. Right. So footer max width. So let's start with background. Give it F2 to F2. Color would be 6.1, no 6.1, and also font size of 12 pixels. Okay. Footer inner. Let me just confirm that that's what it's. Wow. So it's be footer inner. So give a max width of 110 pixels. 110 pixels. Margin auto, padding 0 auto, 20 pixels, 20 pixels. So display flex, and then item center, just 5 content space within. So footer active. Yes, for the meantime, let's crop this out. I'm going to set it back and watching something. So footer div ion icon, margin right 20 pixels. Okay. And footer UL flex wrap margin left 10 pixels. Then footer li. And we're going to make this a margin right of 30 pixels, and a margin bottom of 20 pixels. So let's see how this is looking. Right, now let's see what is. So far this way we are, and it's looking okay compared to this. Yeah, I think we did a good job. Yeah, we did a good job. Okay. So yeah, so that's that. So basically done. everything needs to do here. Now let's get to our media query. And what we want to achieve with our media queries is that when we can see this, the models going to work with this. Just do some media queries. So one thing when working with media query is that we set it based on the screens the device with. For example, inspect. So we're going to be starting with screen sizes whose width is about 700. Alright, so I want it to be like when, like for example, right, let's inspect this, right? So you can see that at the particular width there's a change, so that's around 700 thereabouts, right? So we're going to work with that, right? So we just want to make it responsive. That's our aim now. Alright, so can just set it like this. So start by using at media. So this will just be, say, max width 700 pixels, right? And our container margin photo, right? And the width be 90%, right? Then our BTN link, give a color black and a font weight of 800. So this is our BTN link, right? So we're going to try and fix CSS, right? So for our display, I think this is our display, right? So display, we're going to give it a width of 100%. Let me put this in a line like this. I'll give it a height of 400 pixels, right? Background URL. So there's a difference. So I'm changing the picture here, right? So these images and see pink, right? So no repeats. Center. Center and center cover. Okay. Display flex. Align item center. So we're getting there, right? And we're going to put our text align to be centered. Sorry. Okay, and then justify content flex end. Justify content flex end. So let's just make this end, right? See, padding bottom. Let's give it a padding 50 pixels, and then margin bottom. Okay, made a mistake here. Okay. So then the display h2 display e tag, right? Let's do something. So give it a margin of 5 pixels. Okay. Then display button. Display button. Right. Give you a margin top of 20 pixels. Margin right of 10 pixels. Then display content. Okay, so let's start that. Just width of 100%. Margin 0 pixels. Margin left 0 pixels. Font size 14 pixels. Color of black. Padding 10 pixels. Margin left will be 0 pixels, and our font size be 14 pixels. Yeah, so you see it's making more sense. All right, so let's try and find our menu. So our menu button, so it's not showing now, so we want that to show, so we'll put our display lock. Okay, so now there's a class here. Okay, so see, right menu. Okay, search that. So menu button, also add and over here. Let's do opacity 0.5. So this is our opacity there. Okay, so coming there, then our main nav, right, our right menu, right, we'll give it a margin right 50 pixels. So yeah, it's looking better. So our main nav, UO, main menu, display block. So this is when okay, let's continue. So display block, position absolute, top 0, left 0, background F2, width 50%, height 100%, border right. We're trying to style it for when we're still going to use JavaScript to do the menu. So I'm trying to style it for that. That's what we're doing. So our border right would be CCC, right? 1 pixel solid. Okay, and we have this opacity 0.9. So padding with 30 pixels, and transform we translate x minus 500 pixels. Transition would be 0.5s is in out. So that's what's coming up. So what we just tried styling okay is what is that, right? So I think for me we'll quickly move on to the JavaScript functionality so you can see how it works. But let's finish with this screen size, right? So I haven't done just the demo. The real one we haven't done anything to it, it's still done. Okay. Oh sure, let's just go ahead and do it. Right, so let's go to our index.js file and we're going to quickly try do the JavaScript of it. It's simple. So documents, yeah, so we're going to do query selector. The class is menu button, right? And we're going to add an event listener for a click. So that when you click on it, create a function for what you want to happen, right? So this is like this scenario function, right? So you have document, the query selector, main menu. You have a class list, a toggle, alright, and one show. Okay, yes. So I'm just up. It's not working. Right, we'll figure that out. Okay. So we added a query selector, add event listener, click, right, created a function, open the query, main menu, menu button, the class list, the toggle, show. So what's the issue? It doesn't seem to work. Let's reload it and see. Ah, so you guys, just a minute. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. So we're here to create the style for show. She's going to be translate X, so say. Alright, we're going to translate that. We're going to style it. Right, so on click, that's class, that styling should show, should like whatever style attributes style give to show, be was to show. I hope I'm making sense. Right. Okay, so let's go. So mean now your main menu li give a padding of 10 pixels, border bottom, right, so pixels, right. So I have a font size of 14 pixels. Okay, main nav, okay, your main main menu, right? Then we want to work the last child here, so we're going to give you a border bottom 0. Right. Check for making progress. So our main nav, your main menu. Now let's start our show here. Alright, so the show, the transform, the translate, shouldn't translate X, right? Because X in terms, in the sense that it's horizontal, you get the X axis, see. So thinking that should work now. let's finish up the screen size and I will check what's wrong. So cut a great template columns to 1 fr. Right, so and our outlook, so our outlook was looking funny, so let's fix that. Right, so for our outlook, the content and the paragraph, give it display now. Okay. Then go down below here, Microsoft content with 5%. Right, so links, inner links. Also give a grid template long Pete. So it's looking better. So that you get two columns when it's this screen size. Right. Same thing for cards, you get 2 columns. Okay, so it was set here. So it's pretty much looking like this. Right? Okay. So okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Yep. Alright. So taking it intact. Okay, so let's move on. So I was really wondering what probably went wrong with this is working. This isn't working. That's it. So I don't know if you can just say that's it. Just trying to see what could be wrong. Okay. So I'm just going to try and think through this together because I feel I did the right JavaScript. So I'm just trying to see what could have been mean. Okay. This is min love min. Comes down here. Min love min. Okay. Right. Okay. Feel that it might be a syntax error. Right. So the class list show up. Okay, I see what the issue is. Add doesn't, it's not supposed to be there. Okay, so in this, yep, we have this set. So that's so I'll talk about this person's working. Okay, and that's great. So we have a better view now. So reducing this, let's open this up. So using this maybe a smartphone like iPhone XR, we can see that this is not responsive, right? So we're going to work that out. We're going to start it for a smaller screen size. Okay, so let's do that now. Right, and since we're starting for a smaller screen size, that means we're changing the max width. I'm going to set it as max width, perhaps 500 pixels. Right, so change to responsive. So we can see that towards this area it's no longer being responsive. Right, so we're going to set it as 500 pixels. Right, okay. for that 500. So we can just select this. Let's remove this. So we're gonna make the screen size a bit smaller. So we see something about this logo. Okay. So make a outside that, make a different media query. So media, right? So the max, your max width 500 pixels. Okay. And start with container. So I'm going to like make this smaller. It depends. Okay, I don't think it happens. I'm trying to inspect it and make this outside. Alright, so we have like we can see what we're doing. So this is iPhone SE. Right, so let's go to use this. So container the margin or margin auto. I think actually have like downloaded something in which maybe you could view like the changes on the VS Code. Let me see if it works. I downloaded a few times. I'm feeling it back. I'll let you guys know the stuff. But yeah, so you can see how it looks in mobile device. So I think we could just use this. But I may not use this for those that don't have it installed. So like don't make complicated things for you. Okay. So yeah, you just tend to see how it's not responsive. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called mobile view. I don't use it often. So you can download it and see how the stuff goes. So imagine auto, I'll give it a width of 90%. Right. I'm thinking, wait, should I use this? I don't know. I feel like for those who don't have this installed, for just for so you're not confused and you're not angry with me. You get what I mean? So so I'm just remove this just for the sake of everybody's using the same thing and there's no confusion. I don't want you guys like, oh, what's she doing? Why is she doing this? So we have iPhone SE, so let's just forget that. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, it seems smaller. This is closer to the experience. Is it? So let's use a color black to font width 800. So for our display, give a width of 100%, height of 400 pixels, background color, the URL, use the images, the Bing one. I don't know if you guys watch Friends, but like, wonder how Chandler Bing feels now. That's it's an AI named after his surname. I wonder what Juke could back up with that. I really love Friends. Like, I watch it like since like I watch it a lot. It's just I like comedy basically. I like funny things. I like things that make me laugh. Everybody likes things that make them happy. So I think I like that. I'm supposed to be teaching you guys good stuff. So far, what I did was the height, change the height to 400. The background image and direction flex direction column like we did in previous times, right? So text align center, specify content, extend, margin bottom, give it 50 pixels, and margin bottom something. So I think this is percent. Let's go back over here. I think I made the same mistake of English. Right, so here we're fine. Yeah. So let's continue with our iPhone SE. Right, going back here. So for display H2, and our display give a margin bottom 2 pixels, right? And display content going to be 100%, margin 5 pixels, margin left 0, font size 18 pixels, color so you have distance setting out. You can see it's making sense. It's making sense, right? Um. So compared to this, simply try and also inspect this. Right. So let's see over here. So so let's see. I'm trying to see the differences. Why is this? Why is this happening? Let's go on. So let's go on. We'll check those things as well. Alright. So let's start our outlook too. It's looking all squashed up here. So outlook, give it a width 100%, height of 350 pixels, background URL, and this is not happen. URL and images outlook. So yeah, right, no repeats. Center, over, okay. Then margin bottom 20 pixels. Alright, so that's that. So outlook content with a 40 pixels, padding a 150 pixels, 20 pixels. Okay. Right. And let's keep going. Outlook the paragraph, same thing with the Microsoft. The paragraph there, give it a margin of 10 pixels, 0 and 20 pixels. Okay. Then our cards. Right. Let's keep going. Just something else. Wait, okay. Something wrong with the Outlook. So I'm going to sort it out. Let's our cards. Let's just leave that template. Um, let's come back to here. Okay, so just showing one. That's good. Right, so we have that set. So our Outlook to fix it, give it a so, so, so give it a width. I think so. This is the same thing to do. Alright. So yeah, we're trying to figure out together what how to go about this, okay? So you guys know that it's all about like observing and seeing what can be done. Not like I know it all. So giving it a padding of 50 pixels. Okay, yeah, that fixed it. Alright, so it's looking better. Okay, so Outlook P Microsoft P give you a margin of 10 pixels. Yeah, just pixels. Right. So let's work with our inner links. Our links, let's just try to fix this. So links and inner links. Alright, give it a grid. Give it a grid template column. Just want it to be one. Right. So that's just tell us. Then links, inner links. Right, are you all? We'll give it a margin bottom of 20 pixels. Okay. So basically we're trying to debug some of the issues wrong. Some things I don't feel. Alright. Outlook is not looking so good. Microsoft this thing here. So we're trying to decipher it together and find a solution. And let's look better. Right. So I'm just going to I'm just going to walk you through that now. Okay. And this is already like the same. Okay, let's inspect this. Okay. So try and fix that. So I didn't put text align item center rather. So then for a button here to be display. Yeah, from magenta to pixel. Okay, so it's looking better. Alright, so we're done. Right, link to source code. The link in the to the source code will be put below. So I basically done with that basic template. Alright, so we have this. So that's nice. So thank you guys once again. I'm so glad. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. Right, and don't forget to check out my website too. Right, thank you so much. Until we meet again.